Here come the first rates then, and let's see what the Nifty has started off at. Absolutely flat at that 19,443 odd level for the Nifty. Want to see what the Nifty IT index is up to and then what the Nifty Bank is doing, because that's where you're seeing pretty contrasting moves. IT was a winner yesterday. Banks were the ones which were struggling, although they too recovered from the session lows quite a fair bit. But today morning, you're not really seeing much of a move for the Nifty IT index. In fact, since we're on the subject of Nifty IT, let's just revisit some of the big movers from yesterday. In Oracle Finance, for instance, amidst the mid-cap names held out. Infosys, of course, after that deal from LG, that saw a move of nearly about 2%. But today, it's a lot more simmered across the screen. NTPC, though, I can spot. That's the one which is actually holding out. Bernstein has initiated an outperform with a target price of 274 on NTPC. That stock holding up 1% higher as we speak right now. They say that valuations are below the long-term averages, and that NTPC plays a key role in transition to green energy, which is underappreciated as of now. M&M Finance, let's see what that also is up to. Morgan Stanley has come out with a note after their earnings were a miss. Downside risks to loan yields continue according to them, and upside risks to cost of funds also persist, though M&M Finance starts off absolutely flat in trade right now. The big buzzers then from yesterday, let's revisit some of those. That would be important. So let's try and see, what is the move on a BEL, on a HAL, what the likes of these shipbuilding names are up to, considering the big move that you saw on most of these names in trade yesterday. Remember, Germany and Spain are in now contest of almost a $4.8 billion Indian submarine deal. The likes of a Mascot, GRSC, Cochin Shipyard, all of them were buzzers, and they continue to hold out very, very smartly in trade this morning as well. Adani Ports, I can see, is seeing some amount of green at least on the screen. I also want to revisit what the likes of a Power Grid are up to. They've commissioned assets, in the northeastern part of the country, strengthening their scheme for the VI project. So that's one stock which is in focus. RVNL JSPL, the cabinet, remember, has approved the 7 multi-tracking projects worth about 32,500 crore rupees. So that's another stock also which is going to be in focus this morning. But Kunal, yes, it's an absolutely flat start. So what trades are you punching in?
Yeah, flat start so far. The only shining light so far is that the Bank Nifty started to open with a slight positive tinge, and the premium for the Bank Nifty is increased up higher from 120 to 160 points. Now, in terms of opening trade, Titan is something which I would look to go for a shorting opportunity, because I sense that the stock has come back towards a mild bounce before it tries to retest the previous lows of 2,900.
Naresh, what about your first trades?
So like a Power Grid as a defensive bet looks like 247, 248 with a stop loss at 245. I expect a move towards 260, 270 in the short term.
All right, there you have it. Those are the first trades from our charters. But let's move right on then.